Guys, so we have multiple breaking news coming out. We're going to start with this one first. Democratic lawmakers urge US soldiers to disobey illegal orders. To disobey the US Commander in Chief order. I mean, that is mind blowing. And they made a video of it. The lawmakers made a video telling the US soldiers, don't be afraid, stand up for your rights. Don't listen to, the commander, whatever, putting out illegal stuff. It's just mind blowing. So I will play the video, and I want to show you something else here. We got multiple breaking news here, guys. Judge orders some Texas public schools to remove 10 Commandments poster. Wow. All right, so we have a lot more information coming out. Before I start, guys, again, for those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, Luis Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. And for those of you that want to help and support this channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box and also description box. Once again, thank you so much for your support. Check out the Patreon. My wife did the Patreon today. So she's been helping me out because I got like 3 jobs. And I'm trying my very best, guys, to do Patreon. And but my wife has done an amazing job. If you guys want to help support the channel, Patreon, $5 a month will actually help out. This platform has been really strict. A lot of people have been saying they try to click on my video and it's not working. So that's the reason why we are not getting much views. I just understand why the platform is doing this to us and other channels. It's just, it's very, very, very sad. So please continue to pray. Keep praying for our channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, so we got some breaking news here. Eruption of the North and East Limbs on Wednesday evening, November 19. Another eruption was also just observed beyond the southern limb. All right, we are definitely seeing the signs of the heavens. There's been a lot of activity going on with the sun today. We do have some more breaking news I want to show you. And I went live on Grand Supreme News on this channel. And so we did talk about this, but I just want to bring this up one more time. The Department of Justice has announced charges against, look at this, a Congresswoman, Shayla, of Florida. Allegedly, she took approximately $5 million in FEMA disaster relief funds. According to prosecutor, the charges carry a potential maximum sentence up to 53 years in prison. 53 years in prison if she is convicted. Wow. I mean, what are your thoughts on this? I mean, that money belongs to the American. Whenever there's a hurricane or a tornado or any catastrophic event, that fund goes to helping to rebuild and to help those who are in need of help when it comes to natural disaster. That's the reason why you had North Carolina had no funds. That hurricane Helene, I think it was, but it's very sad. Now, again, she's not the only one. I do believe there's a lot more out there, and boy, oh boy, this is why the Bible says that God will seek revenge. I mean, this is really sad, this stuff that's going on. All right, so again, you guys already know this, but let me just bring it up one more time. The U.S. commander has officially signed the bill to release all the Jeffrey files. All right, so it took almost 6 years. What, 2019? Yeah, 6 years. So you best believe in those 6 years, a lot of names were removed. All right, guys. Give me a second here. Okay, so I want to I want to take you to this one here. All right. It's a very important video, and hopefully I don't get hit with a copyright. But again, it's very important to show this. So the Dems warning to military stirs debate on duty, illegal orders. I mean, this is just mind-blowing that they put this out there. I mean, look at this here, guys. Let me play the video. It's going to be 9-minute video, but I mean, you got to check this out. This is just big.
The Pentagon just issued warnings for airlines in the Caribbean, telling them to exercise extreme caution because of increased military flights. Right now, there are hundreds of U.S. Navy, Marine Corps, and Air Force jets flying among those trying to go on vacation to the islands. Whether the Trump administration actually goes to war with Venezuela is yet to be seen. But the Trump administration wants Venezuela to think we are going to go to war with them. And Democrats have a new message out today for America's troops.
You must refuse illegal orders.
No one has to carry out orders that violate the law or our Constitution.
We know this is hard and that it's a difficult time to be a public servant.
But whether you're serving in the CIA,
The Army,
Our Navy,
the Air Force,
your vigilance is critical.
and know that we have your back.
Leading the charge, as you saw, are Senators Mark Kelly and Alyssa Slotkin, who evidently feel so strongly about this, they put out a video, but are unwilling to come on TV and discuss it tonight. We called, asked twice, and they never got back to us. With us now, News Nation national security contributor Tracy Walder, former staff operations officer for the CIA's Counterterrorism Center for Weapons of Mass Destruction, and General Philip Breedlove, former Supreme Allied Commander. You see, the shorter the title, the more senior you are. It kind of works that way, doesn't it? I knew I would get a smile. Normally it's ladies first, but General, I want to start with you. Longer career in the military. Have you ever even seen or heard of anything like this, of members of Congress publicly talking about questioning orders?
Well, I think, Leland, the last time where this was a topic of discussion was the My Lai incident during the Vietnam conflict, where we had soldiers that
All right, guys. I'm gonna end it there because, I mean, it's the video, but there was another man talking, but it wasn't him. It wasn't this man right here. It was another one. But I'm gonna take it to the full article. But again, you've seen the very beginning. You had those Dems lawmakers that put out that video saying that you don't have to listen to illegal orders. I mean, that is like treason stuff right there, if you kind of think about it. I mean, their job is to listen to the commander-in-chief. That's in the Constitution. The commander-in-chief is in charge of the military. And for these Looney Tunes to come out and urge troops to disobey the commander, that's just, it's like someone going to your young one. You don't listen. Again, you don't need to listen to your mom or dad. You need to listen to them. It's crazy. Okay, so half a dozen members of Congress who previously served in the military or intelligence community are urging service members and intelligence officials to disobey a legal order that might be issued by the U.S. commander. Wow. In a video posted on X, once again, lawmakers, you have Senator Slotkin and Mark Kelly and Jason Crow, Maggie Gerlander, and Chris Deluzio, also Chrissy, and said that the threats to our Constitution are coming from right here at home, and repeatedly urged the military and intelligence community to refuse illegal orders. And the reason why is because what's going on out there in Venezuela. I mean, that could be one of the issues, but here's the thing. A lot of people need to understand that there's a lot of stuff that's coming from Mexico and Venezuela and those boats. And I live here in the state of Florida, and there's been a lot of these boats coming, and there are people that's coming from those countries. I mean, but the stuff that they bring, oh my goodness, it's just some very powerful drug stuff, and they sell it and they make tons of money. And so most of the people that use these products are like young people from the age like in their 20s, and they, if you see them, they look like zombies. It's scary. It's absolute scary. So you have the commander sending all these military stuff out there in the Caribbean to send a message to those gangs that's bringing those products to the U.S. Half a dozen. I read that part. So it says no one has to carry out orders that violate the law or our Constitution. They said, know that we have your back. Don't give up the ship. So you're basically telling them to disobey, to be defiant to their commander. That's breaking the law. That's I don't know, guys. What are your thoughts? Leave comments down below. So in the video, the lawmakers don't specify which orders service members have received or might receive. That could be illegal. I mean, stuff like that could get them into like dishonorable discharge or put in jail if they listen to these lawmakers. It says here service members are required to follow only lawful orders in accordance with the Uniform Code of Military Justice. Now it says here, following an order that might violate the law could open service members up to prosecution, as legal precedent holds that receiving an order alone isn't a defense. Colloquially known as the Nuremberg defense, as it was deployed by senior members of leadership team during legal proceedings after World War II. The video comes as U.S. military officials, including the commander of U.S. Southern Command and U.S. allies, including the U.K., have questioned the legality of a series of military strikes targeting suspected of these gangs in the Caribbean and Eastern Pacific. Now, the strike have taken at least 83 people since September. The U.S. Commander administration is also fighting multiple court cases over its use of troops in the American city, raising legal questions about how the military can be used on U.S. soil. And I want to show you something really quick here, guys. This is happening in Venezuela. That was huge. And I did one live and we talked about this. This is like the second massive explosion that's going on in Venezuela. And I just feel like this is a false event, a false FLAG going on. Again, you have, I think Nicholas is already blaming the U.S., throwing the U.S. under the bus. And so we're about to see something pretty soon here, guys. So once again, Venezuela oil infrastructure goes up in flames again. A massive explosion rocked a crude oil and chemical processing plant in Venezuela, one of the country's key energy hubs. Footage shows flames and thick black smoke pouring from the facility as emergency crews scrambled to contain the fire. No official casualty count yet, but the scale of the blast points to major damage. Whoops. Alright, so we are definitely seeing a lot of stuff going on. Alright, so that's the end for that news article. I want to take you to really quick to the 10 Commandments, and then I want to show you NASA. They released some pictures of 3i Atlas, interstellar, the space rock. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Judge orders some Texas public school to remove 10 Commandment posters. That is sad. That is just absolute sadness. We need to fill the minds of the young ones. We need to fill them with the Word of God. The 10 Commandments is just the basic instruction that was given by our Father in heaven. This is instruction by God. These are the things that people need to memorize, the 10 Commandments. And you got the U.S. is like, nope, we got to remove him. A federal judge on Tuesday ordered several Texas public school districts to take down poster displaying the Ten Commandments in another victory for opponents of a law signed by the state's gov earlier this year requiring the religious passages to be prominently posted in all classrooms. I thought the judge or the gov has no right to get involved in when it comes to the church and school. Again, that's, this is why many homeschool. Again, we homeschool. So my wife has done an amazing job. She does the homeschool, and she done great, amazing. Ever since that 2020 lockdown, again, that's when we decided to homeschool. Again, like I said, I work 3 jobs. Make sure the wife does her job. She does amazing. Her job is harder than mine. She worked more than me. But again, she homeschools. She does great. My oldest son already graduated, and we got the 2 young ones. And yeah, so I think homeschooling is the best. And we have the 10 Commandments. We have everything all put up. We have again, the kids does the pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. We got the American flag and stuff like that. We do all that. But it seems like you have a lot of these public schools. They removing a lot of stuff now. The preliminary injunction from Judge Orlando of the U.S. District Court for the Western District of Texas ordered 14 school district to take down the poster by next month. In June, Governor Greg Abbott passed a law mandating that the Ten Commandments be displayed in a conspicuous location in every classroom. The law required the poster to be at least 16 inches wide and 20 inches tall, with font sizes and typeface that would ensure the text was legible to a person with average vision from anywhere in the classroom. Now it says here, those who support the law argue that the Ten Commandments, the religious and ethical tenets of the Abrahamic faith, are a foundational part of the U.S. history and culture, while its critics say that the mandate violates the separation of church and state. I just mentioned that. Remember, they should not be getting involved in the church or school and stuff like that. But again, it seems like they're getting involved in everything. What's going on here? Isn't this a violation? So it says a group of 15 families from varied religious backgrounds filed a legal complaint against the law in September. Garcia, in his preliminary injunction issued Tuesday, wrote that it is impracticable, if not impossible, to prevent plaintiffs from being subjected to unwelcome religious displays without stopping school district from enforcing the mandate. Garcia also said the plaintiffs are likely to prevail because the Texas law violates the Establishment Clause of the First Amendment, which prohibits the gov from establishing a religion. Plaintiffs do not wish their young ones be pressured to observe, venerate, or adopt the religious doctrine contained in the Ten Commandments, he wrote, noting that the plaintiffs come from backgrounds including atheist, agnostic, Christian, and JEWS, and others, and Hindu. All right. So again, this is where we at. They really trying to remove everything. The question is why? Why? The Creator created everything. They just want to remove it. It's very sad. It's very sad. This country was founded under Christian value. All right. So, guys, we have some more breaking news, and I did talk about this earlier today. Look out. You got these two. Once again, Donald says he will meet with New York City Mayor Zarwan in the Oval Office on Friday. Give me a second here, guys. We have some breaking news coming out. I was not aware of this one here. Give me a second. So the US commander approves new plan for peace between the bear and crane. Hold on, give me a second here, guys. Give me a second.
Few minutes here that the president has approved a 28-point plan for peace between Russia and Ukraine, according to a senior administration official. This is just into us here at NBC News. This official says this has been getting worked out over the last several weeks, and it comes as sources are telling us army leaders are making a surprise trip to Ukraine to try to revive the peace process.
Okay, so yeah, we did talk about this. Hopefully I don't get hit hard by the platform when it comes to that video. I just, again, it's a video of the building that got hit. So I try to be very careful not to show too much. I'm just looking for some more information here, guys. And again, for those of you that missed my live stream, again, Donald just, I'm not going to read all this here, but man, come on, Donald. You really got to go. Donald. Okay, so he released all the, well, he signed the bill. And the Jeffrey file is going to be released. Okay, so I told you guys I was gonna take you to that NASA stuff. Give me a second here. Oh, where is it? Here we go. Okay, so NASA is putting out some stuff here. Whoops, wrong window. Okay, so NASA solar system just put out some of this stuff here. All eyes on 3I Atlas. As this interstellar comet zips through our solar system, NASA spacecraft are watching. Tomorrow, November 20th, we are doing a deep dive into each of these images and answering your question. Alright, so. Ooh, that's amazing. Wow. New picture. Not great, but. Man, give me a second here. Once again, NASA is putting out some stuff now. What's so special about Comet 3I Atlas? It's only the third object we ever found passing through our solar system from elsewhere in the galaxy. NASA fleet of spacecraft is making coordinated observation of the comet. Some of what they've seen so far. It's not much. I want to play this video really quick. Alright, so you have 3I Atlas. Yeah, so you see, it's nowhere near Earth. Nowhere near it. Alright, so let's go with the next news. Give me a second here, guys. I'm just looking for more information here. All right, so seems like, yeah, it seems like this is all of it. I'm just looking for some more breaking news here, guys. Usually, again, around this time, I just give you guys all the news. If you guys missed the Indonesia Mount Semeru volcano, the massive volcano that erupted, the link will be in the comments box. But so that was a big monster. That was a huge eruption. Um, yeah, like I said, I'm not seeing that much. Give me a second here. Not everybody's sharing this information here. Three-Eye Atlas. So you have another. This is not Three-Eye Atlas. This is C/2025K1. Breaks apart an incredible telescope photo. It looks like a car going through all these fog. So it looked like a headlight. All right, give me a second here. Ever since I clicked on Three-Eye Atlas, I'm getting all these pictures and stuff of Three-Eye Atlas. Alright, so let me take you to the USGS and see if there's anything going on there. Ooh. Alright, there's some earthquakes going on, but let me see. That's way up there. We usually don't get earthquakes in that area. Which one is this? Kansas. Yeah, it's not much going on. Yeah, it seems like this is all of it here. And I'm trying to see if I can find any more news here, guys. And I got this as a live premiere, so I want to thank every single one of you for your support. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, guys. From the comments box, a super chat, PayPal, Patreon, Cash App. Thank you so much, guys. Again, your support would truly helps out. All right. Give me a second here. When are... I want to see what date is going to be released. Give me a second here. Let me just read this really quick. So you have the president sign the the Jeffrey files into law on November 19. This legislation requires the Department of Justice to release its unclassified Jeffrey-related files within 30 days of the signing. 30 days. 30 days. In 30 days, there's going to be a lot of stuff that it could do to this. Therefore, the next batch of files is expected to be released by approximately December 19. Oh. Okay, December the 19th. 30 days. 30 days, that's plenty of time for them to do whatever they got to do. George is going to say, hey, remove my name. Bill, hey, remove my name, take that picture out. December 19th. That's the big month. So it seems like a lot of people's Christmas is going to be ruined. Man. Give me a second here, guys. Yeah, so it seems like this is all of it, guys. I'm not saying anything else. Slow night, which is a good thing. Slow night is a good thing. Okay, so there's a protest going on, but this is kind of strange. They got Patrick out there dancing. All right, so Michigan protest turns into SpongeBob episode. All right, so I guess they love Patrick for some reason. We got some breaking news here. Give me a second. Baltazar Tom is coming out. Big shout out to Baltazar Tom. Baltazar Tom blasted ICE critics for God's no, I can't say that. But I truly apologize, guys. We are enforcing the law. Chicago Mayor Johnson proves every day when he makes these statements that, you know, it's odyssey. Now, it says here ICE is out there enforcing the law. We are taking really bad guys off the streets. Where were these people when Barack was commander and ICE removed 409,000 people? Where were they when 500,000 young ones were smuggled into this country and they lost track of 300,000 of them? We already found over 30,000 of these young ones, and we're going to keep working until we find every one of these young ones. All right? That's Baltazar Tom. He's putting out the message. Ooh, that's brutal. A train carrying fuel, boom, on the tracks in the Bear, Russia, Perm region. That's, I can't show it too much, guys. All right, so I'm just gonna end it here, guys. I tried to get some more news, but it's a slow night. It's a really slow night, but check out the videos I posted today. All the links will be in the comments box. And guys, again, a lot of people are saying that they tried to click on my video, and for some reason it's not playing or it's black. Again, so I don't know what's going on, to be honest. Me and my wife, we have contacted this platform, and they tell us all this crazy stuff. Your thumbnail is the problem. I'm like, all right, so it's just a waste. It's a waste. And yeah, when I go on X, a lot of people are also going through the same problem with their channel. It's really sad. It's absolutely sad. So again, we used to get 60,000 views in one day, and we are only getting 10,000 now. So this happened back in February. We got hit, and from ever since then, it's just getting worse. You guys already know we post videos every day, and again, my wife has been leaving comments, messaging many of you. So again, don't let the platform put us under the rug. Like, you know, continue to pray. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, Luis Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $5 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream once a week. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ. For He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.